Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm giving you guys an update on that $4,000 thrift store purchase that I made a little while ago of all of that Roughwear stuff. The Roughwear stuff like this, and these, and all of this. So I'm going to give you guys an update on that, tell you how I'm doing, what profit I've made so far, and how much inventory I have left. But first, we've got our shipping to do, so let's hop into that. I guess we'll start right over here with these boots. Got 3 pairs of these Polar Trek boots going out today. Each pair sold for right around $60, as you can see right there, depending on the offer that I took. Then we got this rain jacket right there, sold for $45. Then we've got 1, 2, and 3 different harnesses going out. Each of those sold for $30. One more jacket. This is a quilted Larkspur jacket, sold for $43.50. Then we got this pair of Grip Trex dog boots right here, just 2 of them, sold for $20. And in that same bin right there, we got this hoopy collar for $15. Then up here, over last weekend, we bought a bunch of these NHL Legacy Editions for the PS3, sold for $16. I paid $5 a piece, and we got a whole stack of them. I didn't show you guys this one on video, but we got a bunch of those to go through. We actually had one more video game up here. It's an NES game going out right here. It is Eliminator Boat Duel for the NES, sold for $30. Then over here for $80, we sold this Quickset Convert Smart Lock. Picked it up at a yard sale for like $5 or something, sold for $80. Okay, now we got some clothing. Our first piece is in here in O. It's a Ralph Lauren patchwork jacket. Right there in the back. I'm going to have to use both hands to get that out. Right there, the patchwork jacket, sold for $60. Next, we got a Coliseum Florida Gators jersey in bin D. I can see it right there, right on top. Sold $25. Next piece of clothing is a really good one here in bin L. It's a Pendleton flannel shirt right there, sold for $100. That's what we like to see right there. We got this Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirt right here, sold $25. And our final 2 items are coming from the same bin here. We got 2 Patagonia pieces that we got for free. First up, a down puffer vest, sold $100. And then a gray better sweater, sold $60. Now that everything's pulled here, let's go ahead and pack it up, ship it out. Okay, look how Walmart just shipped these games to me. That's the tracking label right there. They just put them in a plastic bag. They're Nintendo Switch games. That's not sketchy at all. It's snowing. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the first snow of the year. Okay, now that all the packages are dropped off, I'm gonna go climbing real fast, get a good workout in, come home, and I'll tell you all about the Roughwear stuff. Okay, we're back home now. I left the climbing gym a little bit early. I scraped up my hand and my arm, if you can see that. So I left a little bit early, but now I'm going to talk about the Roughwear purchase. If you don't know what purchase I'm talking about a month and a half ago, I purchased a lot of dog items from a local thrift store. I ended up spending $4,000 total at a single thrift store, and it was on a bunch of different dog gear. There was harnesses, there was jackets, there was vests and boots and collars and leashes, all kinds of stuff, all by a company named Roughwear. I've had a lot of you guys reach out to me and ask me how I'm doing on this purchase. Was it worth it? Would I do it again? Am I in the profit yet? So I figured I'd go ahead and answer that stuff for you guys right now. I'm going to go over what I've sold, how much of it I've sold, what platforms it's been selling on, and how much money I've made so far. When I bought this stuff, I told you guys I was going to be selling it primarily on 2 different places, on eBay and on Amazon. And for the most part, that's exactly what I've been doing. I've made a few sales offline through friends and family or people who reached out to me, and a few sales on Facebook. But for this video, I'm going to be talking about mainly Amazon and eBay. I will throw in the other numbers at the end when we talk about the total profit, but for now, I'm going to focus on those 2 platforms. So the majority of items that I ended up getting were brand new with tag, which means I was able to polybag them up and send them out to Amazon FBA, which is primarily how I sold on Amazon. I did do a little bit of fulfilled by merchant, but the majority of stuff went to Amazon FBA. And over on Amazon, the total number of items that we have sold both on FBA and FBM combined is 191 items. And for those 191 items, we have grossed a total amount of $10,235. Now keep in mind, that's the gross amount. That's the amount we've made before fees and taxes and shipping and all that stuff. I'll subtract all that end and then we'll get the net amount. Over on eBay, the majority of the items that I've sold were either pre-owned or new without tag items that I didn't want to send into Amazon because I felt they would sell better over on eBay. And in total, over on eBay, we have sold 127 different items for a total gross profit of $5,909. Now again, this is before fees and taxes and shipping and stuff, but that means our total gross amount that we've made between those 2 platforms is $16,144. Now on top of eBay and Amazon, I've also made some sales on Instagram and Facebook and through private messages to friends and family, stuff like that. Those total sales have come out to $434, which brings us to a grand total of $16,578 gross profit. Now that is just our gross income. That is just the amount that we have made total on all the sales from this deal. That is not the number that we are looking for. What we want to calculate is to see how much profit we've made. So to do that, we're going to have to subtract a few things. So first, we need to subtract the obvious. It's our cost of goods. We need to subtract the initial $4,000 investment that we put into this product to get it, which brings our total down to $12,578. From there, we need to subtract some more stuff. On both eBay and Amazon, you're charged different fees. So over on eBay, you pay about 13% in fees, and over on Amazon, it's somewhere around 15%, which means that we are subtracting $768 in eBay fees, and we need to subtract $1,535 in Amazon fees. And that brings us to $10,275. Now we're not done yet. We have to subtract the cost of shipping items to the customers. Obviously, that's not free, so I have to subtract that as well. Now, I didn't go back and calculate the exact amount that I paid for shipping. That would take way too much time for me to go back into every single item just to see how much I paid in shipping. So I just averaged it out to about $4 per item sold. Now, obviously, some items cost more than that for me to ship, but the majority of items were sent into Amazon, which means I only paid like 10 to 25 cents per item because it is bulk shipping there. So I figured $4 is probably on the high ends overall when it comes to the overall average, and that is a good number to go with. So if we average everything out to $4 per item sold, we come out to $1,272 spent on shipping. And that brings our total down to $9,003. Now, obviously, there are a few smaller costs in there as well, like taxes and cost of gas and overhead, stuff like that. But all of that gets taken care of at the end of the year in tax season, so we're not going to include that in this video. So what that means for all intensive purposes of this video, our total net profit so far is $9,003, which is pretty good, and we still have a ton of inventory left currently listed on both eBay and Amazon. I also have to list a bunch of the shoes still and a good amount of the used harnesses. So overall, this turned into a great flip. I would definitely do it again, and I am glad that I took the chance on this one because it is paying off big time. I know when I first posted the video, there was a lot of people questioning whether the $4,000 investment was worth it. Was I going to be able to move this amount of inventory? Was the inventory worth that much? How long was it going to take me to get rid of it? So I hope this video puts your minds at ease a little bit, shows you that yes, I was able to make a profit on this, and a lot of it at that. This is still going. It's not done yet. I still have a ton of inventory, and that this kind of bulk purchasing from a thrift store can be profitable. Just make sure if you ever come across something like this at a thrift store, you do your research thoroughly before you make the decision to purchase. Like I said, I had sold this stuff before. I was familiar with the brand. I knew where it would sell, how I could sell it, and how fast I could move it. So I was not afraid to put that $4,000 down into this investment. But that's going to wrap things up for now. I know a lot of you are waiting for this update, so I hope it lives up to your expectations. If you enjoyed this kind of content, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more, and leave me a comment as to whether or not this is living up to what you expected it to. Otherwise, thank you guys all for watching. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.